When you think of the heavy hitters in the compact SUV segment, which nameplates come to mind? CR-V, RAV4, Rogue? Well, Chevy is trying very hard to change that narrative with its all-new 2025 Equinox.
From Trax to Trailblazer to Equinox to Traverse, Chevy's crossover lineup is benefiting from the brand's design revolution and focus on technology. And that's where this 2025 Equinox makes its bones, with styling that's more rugged and a screen game that's very strong. Mechanically speaking, this Equinox isn't straying far from its previous gen roots. The 1.5-liter Turbo 4 generates the same output as before, of 175 horsepower and 203 pound-feet of torque, but the geared transmission in the all-wheel drive trims benefits from 2 additional cogs for a total of 8 speeds. New for this year, less powerful front-wheel drive models must make do with a CVT and only net 1 mpg better, so choose wisely. And dimensionally, there's hardly any difference. So current Equinox owners should at least feel immediately comfortable with the new vehicle's foundation. The base LS trim is no longer, leaving 3 options: LT, the sporty-looking RS like this one, and the off-roady Equinox Active. The RS and Active all-wheel drive are identically priced from $36,395, so the purchasing decision comes down primarily to the vehicle's look. This RS can be spec'd with 20-inch wheels, a first for the Equinox, and features blacked-out elements, a flat-bottom steering wheel, red accents on the faux leather, and here, an optional no-charge black roof. The previous Equinox looked very yesteryear, so this is a welcome, fresh new take. New Chevys all use these similar screens with their intuitive controls and Google built in, comprising maps, a voice assistant, and a store from which apps can be downloaded. Processing speed is quick, and the built-in features are a nice get. But keep in mind they're tied to OnStar, so they'll stop working after a brief trial period unless a plan is purchased. For most, that's not a big deal, seeing as how the fossil fuel Equinox still supports phone projection, so your device's features and apps can be used instead. And driver assistance features are rich too. The RS comes standard with adaptive cruise control, the vibrating safety alert seat, auto high beams, and all sorts of collision avoidance and mitigation systems. Add the safety and technology package for $1,000, and you'll also get a 360-degree camera, a rear-view camera mirror, fog lights, and more. On top of that, the convenience package gives the passenger a power seat. There are heated rear seats, memory settings, and cooled front seats. So the new Equinox can be very well stocked for under $40,000, $38,915 as seen here to be exact. There are no omissions here in terms of comfort and convenience, with the exception of a sunroof, which is optionally available for an added $1,500. The flat floor in the rear makes squeezing in 3 across a more comfortable proposition, and the cargo area has an underfloor storage compartment. Chevy now uses the AutoSense liftgate that Hyundai's been implementing for years, so no kick of the foot is required to open it.
So here's the reality. Most Equinox owners won't care that this engine remains light on power and that the drive is in no way exciting. However, if those aforementioned attributes do appeal to you, then you will need to look elsewhere. However, this suspension tune is softer than before and the cabin is quieter, so it overall exudes a higher level of sophistication. And the electronics are robust and easy to use.
Also new are selectable drive modes, including one for snowy conditions and one for off-roading to take better advantage of the all-wheel drive system. Gas mileage hasn't changed at 26 mpg in mixed driving. The RS is a very well-equipped package with an attractive design, uncluttered stylish interior, and the size necessary to take care of most suburban errands. Now, personally, I'd rather the Equinox EV, which shares almost nothing with this Equinox beyond its name, but either way, Chevy is back in a bold way in the compact SUV class. For Test Drive Now, I'm Steve Hammis.